anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe
too much to be done on this mic that I ain't doing ready.
Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands.
Well, it's another Innistrad constructed deck, and oh no, not another Burning Vengeance deck. As if this deck isn't being used by 99% of the people out there because they think they're original. So, I like to take this deck and put a little twist on it. So, first let's move over all the feeders that we have for Burning Vengeance. I only have one Geist Flame. I'm running 24 lands, I believe. 4 Think Twices, which I think is a lot more important than Desperate Ravings. 3 of the Forbidden Alchemies. You got the Devil's Play, which is, now here are your unflashbackables, which become flashbackables, thanks to my friend Snappy, Snapcaster Mage. So, I thoroughly enjoy him. Here's your main mana base of basic lands, all from Zendikar, because they look pretty. And I have 2 white lands and 2 isolated chapels to go along with 4 Sulphur Falls and 4 whatever it's called, red-white lands. Lots of white, lots of red, lots of blue, and a smidgen of black. So, most of the whites for the sideboard, as you know, since you are going to run into a smattering of decks, but I have a new wind condition for this one. I kind of got bored of all the other wind conditions, so I added in this. Yes, I took the Burning Vengeance deck and added in Geist of Tramp Stamp. It's late game, early game. Oh, and by the way, it can be protected thanks to my other cards. So this deck now went from having 1.5 win conditions to essentially 3 win conditions. And it's got enough mana to where it really doesn't, you know, it doesn't hurt you at all. Now remember though, if you have something that creates white mana and you need white mana in your deck, you become susceptible to Ghost Quarters. So make sure that you have a way to cast your Geist of Tramp Stamp, and B, make sure you have at least 1 to 2 planes so that you know, in case they use a Ghost Quarters on one of your dual lands, you can get the mana back. So, I mean, I've seen people play where they play with like Shimmering Grotto or dual lands and they don't have the basic lands and they get fucked over if you just use a Ghost Quarter. I mean, you can completely ruin their mana base. So I personally like that I have multiple win conditions in this deck. I have in the sideboard another Super Fireball, you know, the mill card to mill myself or mill my opponent. The 2 Geist Flames could replace the Dream Twist. 2 Ghost Quarters to deal with lands, you know, I mean, they have multiple applications. This is to get rid of anything in a graveyard that you don't like, and there are a lot of things in graveyards I don't like. 2 Rolling Tremblers to deal with aggro. I guess that's the word for it. 2 Silent Departures, and 3 Urgent Exorcisms for you know, mirror matches. Or it gets rid of spirits. Or it gets rid of Intangible Virtue. You know, it kills Kindercatch. Most people don't know it's a spirit. So, I've basically just taken the classic Burning Vengeance deck, which I think was getting very stale, and we haven't even started tournaments yet. And I've added the Tramp Stamp to essentially make it, you know. Okay, so here we have Over on the... Okay. This right here, plus the Burning Vengeance, is win condition number 1. Burning Vengeance, flashing back things, etc., etc. Win condition number 2 is to deal direct damage. And then win condition number 3 is Geist of St. Trant. I personally love this card in this deck because your opponent never sees it coming. So, good luck.